We're going to be learning now both the Halakha Psuka and the Musaf for Pinchas for Wednesday, Chok L'Israel. Halakha Psuka. בתי כנסיות ובתי מדרשות שחרבו בקדושתן הם עומדים. A synagogue or a bet midrash, a yeshiva, a place of learning Torah that have been destroyed, they still have a certain amount of holiness, sanctity attached to them. שנאמר, like the pasuk says, "Vashim moti, I'll make desolate et mikdeshechem, your holy places." Af al pi she'en shemomin, even though they're desolate, b'kedushatam הם עומדים, they still are sanctified, they still remain with their sanctity. וכשם שנוהגים בהם כבוד ביישובן, כך נוהגים בהם בחורבנם. In the same way that we're supposed to act respectfully towards them when they're standing, same way also after they're destroyed. Chutz mikibud v'ributz, except for sweeping the floor or ributz, like settling the dust in them, getting them clean. Ve'en marbitzin otan, halu ben asavin dolshu otam. We don't sweep them, but if there is grass that grew in them, dolshim otam, you get rid of the grass, you cut off the grass. You leave it in its place, so people will see them and will be awakened to rebuild the synagogue. By the way, we're doing the Gnizah this Sunday, which is a little bit similar to this concept, that even though after a book is old, or a page that has words of Torah or the name of Hashem on it is not usable, maybe it fell out of use, and now what do we do with it? You have to act respectfully towards them, and that's why we do the Gnizah, which is the burial of these holy books and pages, etc. En sotrim bet hakneset kedei livnot aher b'mkomo u'mkom aher. Not allowed to destroy a synagogue, to demolish it in order to build another one. Aval bonim acher v'achar kach sotrim. However, you can build another synagogue to replace the first one, and then you allow them to demolish the first one. Shemai zeh shemai yara lehem onez v'lo yivnu. The reason for that is maybe if you destroyed the one that is existent before you rebuild another one, maybe they'll have a situation. Something might happen that would prevent them from building, and then they'll be left with no synagogue. Even if you're going to take down one wall of the synagogue, you first build a new one before you take down the old one. We're saying on this only when it's safe still to use these walls, but if the foundation of the wall that you want to demolish are no longer safe, or if the wall is leaning to fall, of course you take it down immediately, you don't wait until you build a new one. You start building the next one day and night. Maybe there will be like unfavorable circumstances and you will stay in ruin. We don't want that, that's why we do it very quickly. That was the halakha psuka. Now we learned the musar. אל תבוא לקחת עצה ממי שאתה חושדו שמא יעצך לפי דעתו וטוב לו ולא תיצא בדבר. Don't take advice from someone whom you suspect that might advise you things according to ideas and according to things that are good for him only. And you will not be successful. You'll suspect him that he gave you the wrong advice, only for his own benefit. Maybe it's not true, maybe he really gave you good advice. And then you suspect him on somebody that is kasher, somebody that is actually a good person. He's an innocent person. And you suspect him not rightfully, and you'll have that to be a very serious avera. And that happens sometimes, when you suspect people of things they have not done, and he's a person who's kasher, who's innocent, and you just suspect him for no reason, or even if you have a basis to suspect him, still you have to be very careful. Maybe he didn't do anything wrong, and you suspect him incorrectly, which is considered to be a grave sin. The wise person said, give good advice, and the proper advice to anyone who comes to you to be consulting with you. And even if he's your enemy, for two reasons. One, that you'll do right before heaven and you'll not be regarded as sin because you did give him the right advice. And the other reason is your enemy would think he probably gave you the wrong advice and he will do exactly the opposite of what you told him to do. And he will actually stumble. So regardless, when a person asks you advice, always give him the right, the proper advice, the one that is good for that situation. This was the Musar for today, Pinchas, for Wednesday, Chok L'Israel. Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'amen.